I think I'm going to record this way because then you guys can get a better view of what everything looks like. Which way do I want to go? Let's go this way. We'll go this way. There's just a bunch of crap in the road. That's about it. Nothing major so far. And this is the calm before the storm because it should just now be starting to approach landfall. I just checked it 19 minutes ago and it looked like it was, you know, obviously further south. Sticks and stuff in the roads. But further south, it looks like it's right at Collier County now, but it's still off the coast. I'm sure they're getting hurricane-forced winds. Right now, we have convenience stores still open here in Manatee County. Right there. And this is on 5th Street East and 57th Avenue East. But there is a convenience store that is currently open at this time for your last-minute needs. It's not a gas station. When I was out at gas stations yesterday, gas stations were full, or were empty rather. I mean, there was a lot of people. They were full because everybody was in line, but they were running out of regular unleaded gas. The pumps that did have regular unleaded gas still in them were running very, very, very slowly. But look at all that debris on the side of the road. All this debris. And again, we're not in the worst of it yet. The worst has not come. Once the actual hurricane makes landfall, it will start slowing down. And it should start slowing down significantly. But the problem is while it's slowing down, from what we hear, is it's going to be stalling over wherever it kind of lands. So right now the predictions are Charlotte County, somewhere near there. But this particular storm stretches 500 miles in diameter. Look at that. 500 miles in diameter. Oh, ooh, here's some damage. We've already got some trees going down here. We've already got some trees going down right there in the roadway. Broke the fence and everything. So there are things going on here. But it's not, as you can see, you can look at the windshield. It's not gushing rain, but it's the wind. The wind is what is killing everything. This constant wind that's just rotating. So it's like it's going one way, you know, for a solid few minutes, and then it turns another way, and it's just like rocking everything back and forth until it loosens and falls off, kind of like my roof. And my roof is coming off in strips because I have a roll-out roof. My roof is almost next to flat, so it was a choice of a metal roof or a roll-out roof. I chose the roll-out roof because if anybody knows anything about metal versus roll-out, it's much more economical, the most economical route. But here we are in hurricane number 3 with the roof, and it's starting to deteriorate. So, but so far, Manatee County, you know, is not doing too bad. You know, I'm looking around. The businesses aren't really boarded up. None of the businesses have boards on the windows at all. Like literally no boards on the windows. So I'm not sure, you know, for many of us that have lived through hurricanes, we even got somebody right now out on a bike. This is insane. Person, go home. What are you doing? Lord have mercy. So I just figured out, you know, what the heck, might as well come out and, you know, like I said, get a lay of the land. It looks like the gas stations have closed up. There is no business at the gas station. That's the 7-Eleven. All the restaurants are closed. You know, even the fast food joints like KFC, they're all closed down. So we've got a lot of closed businesses today. People that, you know, parking lots and stuff that are generally open and bustling are now completely empty as this hurricane approaches, as you could imagine. You know, we got the Advanced Auto. They went ahead and boarded up. But really, just about every other place has not. It could be, I'm just speculating here, it could be the wood prices. They are ridiculously high because I had to fix my wooden fence, right? So it's been ridiculously high. I'm waiting for wood prices to come down, but now with the hurricane and the potential building that's going to have to be, you know, done from this hurricane all over the state of Florida, wherever there was damage, I'm sure that's not going to help the supply and demand of wood, which is what helps keep the cost down. So anyways, so this is just the trip. So far, Manatee County is looking good. Some down trees. There's some down signs over here. Oh, wow. So somebody left their entire thing up. I think that's where they do the little tacos and stuff like that. They shouldn't have done that. Usually during hurricanes, there's always like a watering hole somewhere in the county that's brave enough to, you know, still be open, where, you know, all of the town party animals go and chill out as the hurricane approaches. I don't know which bar is tagged or flagged as that, but who knows. We do have places open. Places are open. So, I mean, it's not too bad. I gotta be honest with you. I've been inside. I have not gone out to venture out at all. I've been worried, you know, with the storm approaching and the severity of it, but I knew that it's still off the coast. It's not really torrential issues right now, or major issues right now, but I see some plants that have been uprooted, kind of like mine. But so far, everything seems pretty quiet in Manatee County. Pretty quiet. Outside of a little bit of debris. No flooding. We haven't encountered any flooding. We haven't encountered any roadblocks, at least within a couple miles of my house. You know? That's about it. It's just stuff blown, you know? Debris is blown everywhere. Any kind of loose foliage, brush, or anything like that is blowing all over the place. A lot of people right at the last minute decided to just trim all their trees. Oop, this looks a little down. We got another down tree, so this could almost potentially be a roadblock. This is on 5th Street. Look at that. Look at that. The whole tree just broke, and then it broke in half again. It's like... So we got a down tree, which is kind of partially blocking the roadway. Go around it. See what it looks like on this side. There it is. You can see it. You can see it a little better there. So, you know. So a few trees and Bullhorn Betty shingles so far. Oh, just my luck, right? Lord have mercy. I'm so frustrated about that. So the schools have been opened as emergency shelters. I'm assuming that this one is not open yet, but this is, I think, if this is Wakeland. This is Wakeland. This is one of our schools that have been closed down for some time. Oh no, this is actually Harley Elementary. So I don't know why this isn't open. Maybe they're only opening the high schools right now. But I do know for Manatee County, there are schools open right now as shelters for people that need to get out of the areas of concern. People that live in trailers and mobile homes are asked to, seek higher ground and get out of those. Those are the first that are destroyed in a hurricane. So it literally, for those that are that have mobile homes and homes of that nature, they break apart. So they have to get to safety, because it literally is a death sentence if you stay in a mobile home. It will just disintegrate. Literally, this wind will tear that entire thing up in a matter of seconds. You're gone. So, and this is being more serious coming to this area. Like we've had Charlie, which hit Port Charlotte, and Manatee County didn't really have a whole lot of repercussions from Charlie. You know, we had, again, some down trees, down power lines, things of that nature, but that was about it. We didn't have anything major, other than, you know, no loss of life type thing here in Manatee County related to Charlie, unless somebody got electrocuted and I just forgot about it. But other than that, nothing. So hopefully if this hits further south, but it is such a large storm, I do anticipate getting hurricane force winds, but as long as it stays further south, like in Collier and Charlotte County, Manatee County should fare pretty well with the flooding and the damage. We got some more debris in the road here, so I'm going to try to work around it. Just some limbs, some downed limbs. Looks like some downed oak limbs. Nothing major. I haven't seen any, like, roofs fully detached. I haven't seen really any fences down. I know there are fences down with this, the wind. There are definitely fences that are down right now from the wind. I haven't seen them. And that's about it. So there's a trip. That was about a 2-mile by 2-mile trip from my house, just to see how we're faring, at least here in West Bradenton. And so far in West Bradenton, I'm doing pretty good. Again, nothing major, not even flooding. No flooding right now. Just a lot of, it's just, you know, miserable outside. There's a lot of wind, and the water, the rain is ice cold. Like, it's freaking freezing. When I walked out of the house, this rain, when it hit my skin, was ice. It was crazy. So it makes me wonder, are we going to get, could we potentially get hail? I guess we could. But I can tell you the water, when it hit my skin, was ice cold. Like ice cold. So that was one thing I wasn't expecting when coming out. I'm not really feeling a whole lot of wind hitting the car as I'm driving. I mean, it is an Equinox. It's a you know, an SUV, so it's a little heavier. But I'm not much more heavier than a mid-size vehicle, you know, a mid-size car. So here's another tree down I didn't see. There's some other debris here. I just want to be careful with the limbs and stuff and my tires. I don't want something puncturing my tires. The drive. That is the drive. Let me put the fingers right over here as we turn. Do, 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 do. Here we go. Ounce of prevention worth a pedicure, guys. An ounce of prevention is worth a pedicure, so. I appreciate you guys riding with me. As you can see, I have not done my face, but I almost want to sleep the hurricane away, and that's what I'm trying to do. But I'm stressed out over the roof a little bit. I gotta be honest. The roof is stressing me out. So with that being said, we are officially home. So let me go deal with this. No flooding, at least. So at least the house, I didn't get sandbags. I don't board up. I just don't do that. I've done that for so many years, and literally we would get rain. Oh, I'm looking at the roof, and it looks like another strip is starting to form, starting to come up right there. Right there. So it looks like I'm going to start missing more of my roof. Shit, that sucks. Oh, well, what do you do? What do you do, right? So anyways, back at the house, going to go you know, hunker down. I may do a couple little drive-throughs, so just be posted, you know, just watch because I only get like 3 notifications with YouTube, so you're just gonna have to monitor my channel, and even with the bell to select to all. I don't know. Oh my gosh, my roof is just falling off. Like, I'm sitting here and a gust of wind is going, and I just watched another strip of my roof literally roll off the freaking roof. Holy crap, like my roof is literally disintegrating in this. Oh my gosh. That's not something a homeowner wants to see. I have to be honest with you. All right, guys, we're going to try to do this. Hopefully the phone doesn't blow away. I mean, it looks really bad. It's starting to get really bad. It's getting really bad, and my whole plant is almost uprooted. And as I was sitting here talking to you, like right there on the top of the thing, a whole sheet just rolls off onto the other side around the corner, which I'm not going to. I'm going into the house where my ass needs to be. So just thought I'd give you guys a tour. I know my roof's coming off. I just watched a piece of it fly. Is the whole thing just coming off? Just about? Fuck. All right, thank you. So the neighbor is actually outside watching my roof come off my house. He's actually under his board or under his carport, and he's saying, "Hey, your roof is coming off." Well, yeah. So there you have it, folks. We are in a hurricane, and Bullhorn Betty's roof is literally strip by strip coming off. And then we have a couple downed trees. So Bullhorn Betty's roof and a couple downed trees. That's what's going on in Manatee County. God bless America.